Right, guys, we've recently been putting videos about the chain and weight, and people are saying, oh, the person getting attacked wouldn't really stand like that and do that. And I do agree with you, so I want to have a quick chat about this. So you've got to remember this is actually a heavy chain and a heavy weight when this is done. So you have to remember the impact force that would happen, and the staff is usually like proper on wood. So let's have a quick chat. So first of all, that would be neck-breakingly difficult, and that would work quite well. And what would happen there is he'd probably stamp on his head or his hand. This one, that would be a smash in the jaw, which will give you time to go over like that. It's a bit too much to go that far, but most likely will be a knee in the guts at that point. This is something that's not actually been shown in the technique. So yes, you would hurt the knee, and that would just be straight on the throat. That would work quite well, actually. You wouldn't have to put any extras in there, any extra moves. Again, that would not, once he's over, and then that would be pretty much should be technically just a smash to his skull, and you were going to either kill him or knock him out. No problem there whatsoever. Now, this is where it starts to get a bit complicated too many times here. What you have to remember in these types of things, whenever you're moving around in that situation, there's going to be a knee to the leg, there's going to be a hit, there's going to be a headbutt, there's going to be a bite, there's going to be something. I actually quite like that one. I think that was quite effective without a punch. But each one of these, where you think nothing's happening, when it seems that nothing's happening, it's too long. I actually like that above there. That's actually not a bad one. Again, that's really quite good. But when you get like something that's not happening, like a lot of movement there, most likely you would have kicked him in the back of the knee at the same time. Pulled him extremely backwards. I actually really like that one. That's quite cool, that. But again, knee to the head, smash to the jaw, all that sort of stuff. You've got to remember those bits are going in. This one, again, would be nice if... This is the only problem. There's a lot of movement there. What would be best is if they were moving around and showing the movement of them running around. So, guys, you have to remember, when anybody's showing these sort of movements, if you think that person wouldn't just stand there like that, you are correct. You are absolutely correct. They wouldn't just stand there like that. But have they just been hit around the face or the neck or the hand with a really heavy iron ball? If you get a heavy iron ball to your chest, to your head, you die. Because these things are proper heavy. Like, imagine a snooker ball on a chain, bang, straight across, right in your, you'd be like, oh, jeez, the next thing, boom, and the stick would be over you, and then it'd be on and pulled in like that. Then you'd start moving around. And if people are moving, you're moving with them, yeah? So I agree. We got a lot of comments in the last few days about that, you wouldn't just stand there, and I agree with you. But actually, it's really difficult. If you don't have a training partner, and they should have done this in this video, who adjust to being hit, you find very few training partners will move in a way that's been hit, but then it becomes kata. And then once it becomes kata, it becomes formulaic, and you have to worry about that, because they, oh no, you don't punch me in this knee, you punch me, you don't kick me in this knee, you kick me in that knee, and you're like, well, actually, it wouldn't matter. Whichever one's forward, bang, bang, click, bang. That's the way it's going. But you keep the thing in, is like, this will create this fulcrum, this moves that way. But if they're shifting about in the middle of it, stick head on them, yeah? That's how it does. Right, guys, get yourself a copy of the Book of Bushido. It really, really, really helps this channel. And lastly, I've been doing my jokes, but I did a joke the other day saying, my parrot died recently, and it's a great weight off my shoulders. Ha 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 ha. Honestly, the amount of people that think I've got a dead parrot, that I'm so sorry to hear about your parrot. My nan died recently, I'm sorry about your parrot. I do a joke in about 50% of my videos if the video wants a joke. And people think my parrot's dead. I don't have a parrot. Please, someone help.